40 years ago or so, a gentleman here in California saw a need in the black community with our youth, and he decided that he was going to get all the black student unions together. Not just here in Sacramento, not just in Northern California, but throughout the state of California. I'd like to give it up for Mr. Frank Withrow. He can say a few words.
Check it. Look, Martin had a dream. Malcolm X wanted people to stand what you live for. Every man's equal. Alabama, Rosa Parks said enough.
Ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoice. We march on like the great. In the past, they used to hate. Now they can't make us. Now they can't break us.
Never has there been a weapon more powerful than the likes of the human mind, the power of an idea. We are told to remember the idea, not the man, because a man can fail. He can be caught, he can be killed and forgotten, but 400 years later, an idea can still change the world. Everywhere you go, black students are the highest need students. So if we have a law that is excluding them from their basic right to education, we need to do something to change that.
Greatest, we fought just to fade us. They wanted our color to change like paint on our faces. Build our people with the hate. Our past is the pain that we hold, that we take. If you can't take it, then we can make it. And the change is the chains that we breaking. And respect is what we taking for the hearts that was shattered like glass. In the past they smashed, that's a fact. We was black, made us work on our back. Made us run like track, slash us on our back. Black men, where you at? Obama can't be the only one that's on track.
How far you can go from there. And so students in this class, they've done amazing things. Kids who went from ditching, never going to class ever, just standing in the bathroom, smoking weed. They now care about their classes. They care about their grades. They respect their teachers.
If they don't have the extra help, they feel like they can't do it, and they'll drop out of classes or they'll drop out of school altogether. And I feel like we need more classes like Project Word that give us like the ability to be more organized and teach us how to study. And it lets us know that there are people who care about us. And so if we have after school or during school tutoring, the statistics that she was talking about.
Shadow beneath the hand, may we forever stand. True to our God, true to our native land.
Yeah, put the chains on me and I still won't give up. Light at the end of the road, told you keep your chin up. You can share the strength in my flow, show beginners. Gotta lose, get bruised to be a winner. I'ma walk towards faith, you running and coming and late. Nothing but some debate, being an optimist can change your mind state. Plotting, anticipate, fathers had to regulate. Choosing how to delegate. For our people, meeting me at the steeple. 500 years, clever life to be legal. They throwing stones, I'm chucking boulders. Waking up, I'm smiling folks, just making photos. Other coaches.
So we saw the issues on our campus. We saw an opportunity, so we took it. We reached out to our superintendent. We talked to them about the factors of the academic achievement gap, the lack of resources. Teachers tend to automatically assume that you have a quiet place to study. You have the things you need in order to be successful. And the truth is not every student has that. And the lack of cultural competency, and that basically means that teachers need to have a basic understanding of the students they are teaching in order to teach them effectively. If you have no idea how a student learns, what a student's home life is like, how are you possibly supposed to teach them like every other student? And we have this thing where it's equality versus equity. You can give everyone the same exact thing, right? However, there are those people who need extra. Like before, there's an example, say someone has $5 and they're poor on the street, homeless, and there's someone who's rich. You give them each $20. Is that fair? Or would you just give the homeless person $40? That is equity versus equality. So part of what we did, our district, we brought up solutions.
And that this generation is really laying the foundation for the future. And while they were talking about fixing it, I had to raise the issue that we have to do something with our K-12 system. We have to do something to help our students, particularly African American and Latino students, to be successful in school. And so
What makes you an activist?
I believe an activist is a leader, someone who's not afraid to hear rejection of their ideas, and they will not stop until their demands are met.
Right. In all the meetings that they had to close the achievement gap, there were rarely any black people, at the tables, right? And so there is some responsibility there. It's being proactive rather than reactive.
So the difference between being proactive and reactive is being reactive is something happens. So say I punch Amari in the face. He punches me back. That's a reactive situation. But say Amari knows that he's been antagonizing me and he knows I'm getting angry.
So I walk away.
And so that's the difference between being proactive and reactive. And I think that a common problem that we see.
It is my duty to fight.
It is our duty to fight.
It is our duty to win.
It is our duty to win.
We must love each other.
We must love each other.
We have nothing to lose.
We have nothing to lose.
But our chains.
Yep. Stand up and say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. If you're doing what you gotta do, please stand up. You got some growing to do, then please man up. Yep. If you black and you proud, can you do me a favor and stand up and say it loud? If you're doing what you gotta do, please stand up. You got some growing to do, then please man up. Yep. If you black and you proud, can you do me a favor and stand up and say it loud?
It's all facts of life. My people live in the ruckus, pissing in buckets. They trying to shut the living amongst us. Retaliation from race hatred, we made monsters. How do I act?